So, my Tinsworthy beard has gotten out of control. I don't know. I guess it looks better this length than it did 2 days ago. I don't know. But I'm so sick of my beard. Getting rid of it ASAP. In fact, I didn't even want to make a video because I'm like, ugh, another video with this beard? Yuck. But once I get it shaved off, this will be a way to have a greater contrast between what I've had and what I will have. So today is, what is today? Today is Friday. When you have some weekdays off and some weekends off, and they switch back and forth, it's confusing. It doesn't really matter what day it is. I'm reminded of Maggie Smith in Downton Abbey. She said, "What is a weekend?" Because I think for 1,000 years, I don't know, 1,500 years in whatever we're a part of, Western civilization, let's call it, people went to church on Sunday. People worked the other days. In an agricultural system, you had to work when the work was there to do. And it wasn't there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It was there in the cycle of the rain. There was some work you couldn't do when it was raining. It was there in the cycle of the day. There was work that you couldn't do when it was dark. It was there in the cycle of when the animals were birthing and when the fields were ripe. That's when the work was there. So the rhythms have changed, and the 9 to 5 rhythm, it's just a different rhythm. And it's the one I grew up in, but I'll tell you, as soon as you have a part-time job, you're not going to want a full-time job. 9 to 5, 40-hour weeks, and it's more than that, let's face it, because the commute is part of your day, and lots of people spend more than 8 hours anyway. But even if you have an 8-hour day, the commute is something you do on a work day that you don't do. And even if that's 15 minutes, which is really close, consider today, that's something. I think if we all had bicycles, and if we all pedaled to work and to the store and to whatever, our life would be different, obviously. But we are in a car society. I am in a car society. I don't know about you. I guess we share a internet society, you and I. We probably share this car society as well. I always thought that it would be great to live in a place that had reliable and fast, efficient public transportation. But I've only gone to those places on vacations. And when I'm on vacation, those systems seem great. But I don't know how efficient or timely they would seem if I was on my way to work as opposed to on my way to a museum where it doesn't really matter if I get there at 10 or 11 or 12 or 1. I think the attitude of a vacation is what's best about a vacation, and we could do that in our own home if we just made that mental switch. But you know, when you're in a different place, you automatically make that mental switch. So I don't know what I've been talking about. It is Friday. I'm about to get my beard cut. It's going to be a great relief. And I work tomorrow. they forgot that I work 4 days a week and they put me on 5, but I'm going to take it because I'm going to be leaving early for lots of days coming up for rehearsals. Oh, and I think I have rehearsal tonight, but I need to check due to the changes in schedule that happen with the particular person that's involved. So it is 5 minutes and about 30 seconds into the video. I'm going to turn the radio on and continue our theme of talking about what we find, what I find. You're kidding me. I was just thinking yesterday about Rod Stewart, yes, yet again. Rod Stewart entered my thoughts in, I'm not even going to guess the year, but Do You Think I'm Sexy was the song. He had red leather and I think black leather, but I know he had red leather and spiky blonde hair. And it was one of the few videos I saw at the time because we did not have very many TV channels, but I was at my cousin's house and they had a lot of TV channels. So I saw the video of him in concert with his red and black leather, and he just seemed like he was a coke fiend. I don't know. I don't even know if I knew if I knew about coke at the time, but he seemed like something. It was so sexual. Do you think I'm sexy? And at that time, sexy had become a compliment, right? If someone was called sexy, you weren't calling them a whore anymore, like maybe in the past, but it was a compliment. But what exactly it meant to little boys and girls who weren't thinking about sex, I'm not sure exactly, but it was a desirable thing. Do you think I'm sexy? And you know, he didn't pioneer that, but that was something that was true in that decade that wasn't true in previous decades, I believe. And I was just embarrassed. Like, this man is talking about this subject in public, in front of people on a stage, and now I'm watching it on TV, and it's just like, you know, I don't think this is right. But then yesterday I was listening to him do some standards, which I've commented on before. And I like his voice a lot better now than I did back then. And I'm not really embarrassed by him anymore. So, you know, our tastes change. There's some singers we didn't like that now we like better. So congratulations, he has moved up in the ranks. I hear he lives close by. Doubt if I'll ever meet him, but good for him. Good for me for changing my opinion on something. So happy Friday, everyone. Take care.